Hey, what is going on? It is Basic Bros Reactions here, and I am pumped because today we are going to be doing a reaction to a comeback from one of my favorite groups, and one of the groups that first got me into K-pop, EXO, and their music video and title track for Crown. And so if you're new to this channel, we do reactions to all kinds of K-pop, and we have done a ton of reactions to EXO. We have a EXO playlist, which will be tagged up above, that has 30 videos. So we've done live performances, we've done dance practices, we've done a ton of content with EXO, and so just really excited to have them back. We actually just recently did a reaction to their I'm Home music video, to their pre-release, and like I said in that reaction, it's a little bittersweet because as somebody who is a huge fan of EXO, and like I said, they're one of the groups that first got me into K-pop, and one of the first groups that I like stand from the beginning. It's kind of weird and bittersweet because it's like we waited so long for them to come back, but to not have them whole is just kind of like there's a lot of mixed emotions. And I was kind of talking about that in that video, where it's like I'm excited. You know, Kai is like my favorite, like one of my favorite male idols, and so just really excited to have them all back, but at the same time, they're not all back. So it's like this kind of weird where you want to support, but then also you know that there's some other things going on, and it just, you know, it's just a little different. And watch the MMA performance, which will be released soon, if not already by the time this video is released. But like I said, that performance was really cool, but also at the same time, it's just like, there's still kind of that, oh, I wish they were all there. But, you know, hopefully, you know, in the future, things will be able to work out. But we're here to see what they're about and see what this new song and video is giving. And so I'm really excited. Like I said, I mean, I just love EXO. I just, generally speaking, everything that they release, even if I don't necessarily love it, I love what they do with the production, their vocals, just their performance. They really help bring even the worst stuff to life, which none of their music is, you know, bad or anything like that. But I'm excited to see it. And so with that, we will go ahead and we will get into this reaction in 3, 2, 1. This is already a lot. I like the attitude behind this. I'm loving these fits. There's a lot going on. Oh, I miss his voice. Dio always delivers. I like the chorus line. There's a lot of FX in this video. special effects and stuff. Not FX the group. That'd be awesome though. This is so extra, but I love it. Get it, Kai. You know what? That was good. I really enjoyed it. It's not like my favorite title track from them. It's not my favorite track from them. It's not like I think it's the best, but I really enjoyed that. I think with that, like I'm Home, they showed off their softer side. They showed their vocals. They showed kind of that they kind of showed that softness. And with this, they were kind of like that old school, unapologetically themselves with this song and with this video. I mean, it was just like extra for no reason. And that just kind of reminds me of like a little bit of that old school EXO where you kind of go back into tracks like even like Monster or even Power, where it's just all this stuff going on and you're kind of like, why? But that's like the part that you love about it, because it's just kind of like just all this stuff thrown at you. And I just love that they just have like this is just, like I said, just extra for no reason. And I love that. And I think that, you know, a lot of people who love EXO love that side of them. Like I said, it wasn't like, you know, necessarily groundbreaking lyrically or sonically, but I do, once again, like how it's just kind of like their, like I said, their style. They're not trying to fit into like some TikTok trend or trying to, you know, make sounds and make that music that's what's trending right now. They're kind of sticking true to what sounds that they produce and their concepts and everything. And I really respect that, because, you know, it could have been easy to try and do something that's a little bit more trendy or whatnot, but they kind of stood with their old sound and everything. And so I enjoyed it. I thought that it was really solid. The video was a lot. There was like so much going on. I was just like, wow, I'm just a little overwhelmed. But, you know, that's what we love, or in the case some people hate about like SM, is just like their videos and they just have so much stuff going on. And like I said, there was just there's a confidence behind them that I really enjoy and respect, that, you know, they've been in the game so long and they're still putting up such great numbers and still have such, you know, devoted fans. And I love when a group can still, you know, somewhat evolve, but still kind of be true to themselves and not feel like they have to change to try to reach, you know, new demographic or reach, you know, new audience. They're just like, hey, this is who we are. We're established. We're going to do our thing, and we're not chasing trends. We're going to create the trends, or we're going to stay true to us. And that's what I really love about this group. And, you know, I can put in like other groups like Twice and, you know, that have a, you know, stood the test of time while still evolving their sound somewhat, but still kind of staying with what works for them. And so I really enjoyed it. Not my favorite, but I really thought that it was really solid. And so I guess if I had to rate that, and once again, I always say in like certain videos that I'm obviously going to be slightly biased, because if there's like, you know, if it's like Blackpink, ATEEZ, EXO, Stray Kids, like groups like that, I generally just their music I just really like. So I automatic and I really like the members and everything. So I usually grade it a little bit higher than probably I normally would. And so with this, I'm gonna give this one an 8. I just really thought that, you know, it was just a really good counterbalance to I'm Home, and also just kind of showing, you know, why they are this legacy legendary boy group. And so I'm just really glad to have them back, even though mixed emotions, like I said, but we I already talked about that in the I'm Home video, which you can check out. It'll be tagged down below. So you can check out that video. You can also check out our EXO playlist. Once again, check out some other EXO reactions that we've done throughout the years and with other guest bros. And don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button and ding that bell so you get notified whenever we are dropping reactions. And this is Basic Bros Reactions.